Introducing Macintosh. It does all the things you'd expect a business computer to do. It does a lot of things you wouldn't expect a business computer to do. And it does some things no other business computer has ever done before. Of course, to do all this, you will have to learn to do this. Macintosh from Apple.
I've always sought guidance from my computer. I've always felt very connected to him. He and we go way back. Seems like he's been helping me for ages. Helping me process reality, guiding me through the chaos of the world. It's been difficult trying to process reality without him, though. Maybe I was a bit too hard on him. I don't know. I've just become so suspicious of his motivations as of late. I'm not buying what he's selling anymore. All of the music, movies, and media coverage, etc., that has been presented to me has made me feel horrible. Just thinking back on some of the movies I used to watch and a lot of the music I used to listen to, I realize now that it all gave me such a negative outlook on life. Extending my personal experience to the bigger picture, maybe our culture is to blame for the collapse of our civilization. Look at the past several decades of our culture. Hasn't our focus almost exclusively revolved around a nihilistic outlook on reality? Look at what is shown to us on a daily basis. Our media coverage, music, movies, and art all seem to be directed towards darkness and the unnatural. We focus so much on the darkest aspects of our past and on viewing ourselves so negatively too. When you collectively make your focus darkness, what happens? Well, how can you not expect to produce a world like the one we're all being plunged into now? Everything is falling apart and becoming so ugly because we've stared into darkness for far too long. And when you do that, you can't see light. Things aren't beautiful. Maybe it's because people can't see beauty anymore. That connection is being severed. How could this have happened? Well, everything in nature eventually falls into decay, especially when we aren't aiming for something higher, something beyond the physical world. When you try to tell people that we live in 1984, most will laugh at you. And that's because they're not completely controlled by fear, like the people in the book are. They're all sold on the current state of things because they're comfortable and satiated. So maybe we're not living in 1984. Maybe it's pleasure that's causing their blindness. Clearly, the fruits of our labor are now rotten. We've collectively made a decision to only focus on the physical world, darkness, and on destroying all we used to value. We must take responsibility for our actions because it's us who let ourselves slip into darkness. That being said, shouldn't we also question people who push us towards darkness? Why would someone want you to embrace every negative, destructive, and unnatural aspect of reality? So, in regards to my computer, he's always been so helpful, but until recently, I never asked myself, why was he always so eager to help me?
We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.